Good afternoon, fellow excavators and enjoyers of all things classic and retro. It is the Arc Gameologist here with a small haul video for you guys. My first video ever. It's very exciting. I know that one of the rules that I had stated in a previous post on Instagram, if you guys are following, if you're not, please do, is that I have to find it in the wild to purchase it. That is true unless it is either extraordinarily difficult to find in the wild, or I've been looking for it a long time and I've gotten frustrated and I just want the damn game or manual, as the case might be, for one of the items today. For the most part, I look for it in the wild. That's why I travel around the country, going from retro store to retro store, looking for the best I can, I guess. Things I've missed. This isn't so much, these videos aren't going to be so much of a deep dive into games necessarily. The excavating, the unearthing is going to be of my own childhood and of things that I've missed. Just to be clear about that, I'm going to try to be as informative as possible, but I'm not going to go deep into the research. But you know, let's see where this crazy world takes us. All right. So very first, this is a game that came into my collection from Mrs. Arc Gameologist. Her and her brother, we went through their old room over the summer, or I guess it is still the summer, and came across this complete in box. I, of course, added the clear case to it, but it was not complete in box. When I opened it, I realized it was missing two very important things. It was missing, one, the sleeve for the game, and two, what came in the mail, the manual for Section Z. Now, I've never played this game. It is on the short list of games that I'm going to want to play. I'm also going to try to open this as carefully as possible. Once these things are closed, they're hard to get open. It's as if they're not designed to be opened and closed all the time, which is unfortunate considering my collection is more about the playing of the game and less about the actual collecting of the item. Though I do have to admit, the joy of the hunt has gotten a lot greater for me in recent memory. So let's see what we got in here. So we have the game, we have the sleeve, which I added to it. It still has the styrofoam in the bottom, which is missing from a lot of game boxes. But so now with this game, Section Z, by Capcom, released in 1987 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm going to try to do that at the top next time. Now is another complete in-box game that I have. It doesn't have the inserts, which makes me a little sad, but I don't know how deep I want to get into that. But I got to tell you, it feels amazing when you crack open a box and you still see the Nintendo Power advertisement, the Nintendo helpline. There's something really magical about it. I thank everybody, collectors that took the time to hold on to those things. Now, in this year of 2025, it's pretty amazing that I can still find cardboard boxes and the inserts for some of these games. But that was a small purchase made from eBay, so that I just could complete this, so it could be yet another complete in-box on my shelf, to go with the Metroid, the Player's Choice Metroid that I recently showed. So we'll put that there. The next one in this haul was also from eBay. This is an interesting one. I was looking through my collection, admiring it as one would want to do, and I realized that I didn't own any Kirby games. Not on Game Boy, not on original Nintendo, not on Super Nintendo. And I was really starting to wonder if I could truly call myself a video game collector, an Arc Gameologist, if I didn't have a Kirby game in my collection. So a seller sent me a coupon for this particular Kirby game, and I decided to jump on top of it. The box is a little rough. But as you can see, it is Kirby Super Deluxe on the Nintendo Famicom. This is the first Super Famicom game I've ever had. And it's interesting to note its shape. They shaped them like VHS tapes. And I believe that was for, ease for the stores and selling, being able to stock them properly, because the stores probably already had shelves designed for VHS cassettes. And I mean, this size is perfect. The box is a little worse for wear, but I did get a pretty good discount on it, and it didn't cost me a ton of money. So we're pretty happy about that. I'm just excited to have it. I remember playing this game probably back in elementary school was the first time I had come across it. The English version, of course. This is an anthology of Kirby games. Came out in Japan in '96. Came out in North America several months later. Oh, man, I remember playing this in middle school, elementary school. I'm thinking about it. '96 would have been middle school. But it was really my first experience with Kirby. The Pink Puff had eluded me for years, and I was finally able to check it out on the Super Nintendo. And I'm very excited to have the Super Famicom added to the system. Those of you, again, that follow me on Instagram will notice that I posted about modding, adapting my equipment. I made an adjustment for this and the next game. No spoilers. For my Super Nintendo, so it could play Super Famicom games. I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. It's a favorite, and I'm sad I didn't have anything in my collection. I mean, it's truly embarrassing. Now, those who again follow me elsewhere know I posted recently the prized possession in my collection. It is an original Player's Choice Metroid for the NES that I picked up from Mopigs of Wichita recently. That was one I did find in the wild. It was a huge find. They got it from a huge collection that they were separating out and stuff, and I saw it online and I said, hey, I'm going to buy it. But I was like, you know what? It was expensive. So I thought maybe, you know what? I'll just wait. If I end up in Mopigs and it's still there, we'll say it's meant to be. And it was there. And Mrs. Arc Gameologist also agreed that it must have been fate. So, I walked out with it. But in that vein, when I was looking through my collection, again, one of my favorite games ever was Super Metroid. And this is where the knowledge of what I own and what I used to own gets muddy, because I would have sworn up and down, you put a gun to my head, I would have said, absolutely, there's a copy of Super Metroid in my collection, and there was not. So I went online. Again, this came from eBay. This actually came from Japan. This is a complete in-box copy of Super Metroid for the Super Famicom. This first came out in Japan in March of 1994, and then eventually was ported over, to North America in April of 1994. This game was huge for me as a kid. I love Metroid. I love Metroidvanias. And the fact that I did not have Super Metroid in my collection, again, who am I? But learned a little bit about eBay, found out if that you make an offer and they accept it, you kind of have to take it. I was just kind of playing in the space, and we learned a couple things that day. But I am so excited and so happy to have this in the collection. So this complete in box Super Metroid, I'll put that there. The book looks fantastic. It looks in great shape. A little bit of wear on the back, but I mean, that's to be expected from it rubbing up against the game in the in the holder, in the case. But the game looks fantastic. I can't read a damn word of it. Oh, it's so stiff. Nobody opened this. This is amazing. But pristine. It looks, I mean, not pristine, but it looks great. The cartridge looks fantastic. There's a little bit of wear on the front, but the label looks great. The cartridge looks relatively clean. I got to do a little bit of toothbrush scrubbing here and there, but it's a little bit of staining back here I'll take care of. But this is huge. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. Again, going to play this soon. Maybe make some videos of it. And as I was saying with the Kirby, love it when they still have the inserts. This is a plastic card, plastic cheat sheet. I don't know why I flicked it. That's probably bad, right? This is a plastic cheat sheet for the controller. Why didn't we get that controller? Why did they take all the color? Look, I love the classic gray of the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, but they took so much color away from it, and it makes me so sad. But anyway, why didn't we get this controller? It also has on the back the cheat sheet that has all the power-ups, and I'm assuming giving you them their names and what they do. Again, cannot read a word of this. The only other thing too is I'm assuming make sure to plug in your system. I mean, again, it's part of the whole package. I'm excited to have it. Excited to have this complete inbox in the collection. And now I need to find VHS clear plastic cases so I can protect these bad boys too. And they will also be difficult to open or difficult to close, as the case may. There it is. Yeah, so this is it. This was all from eBay. I'm gonna try to do my best to let you guys know where I get stuff because, like I said, I travel all over the country and I want to give credit where credit is due. There are some amazing places that have some fantastic collections that I love going to see. I think my next stop is going to be Miami. We'll see if I can find anything in there the next couple of weeks, but if I do, you guys will be the first to know. Thank you very much for watching my very first video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any thoughts or comments about the format or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. This is a learning progress. I've never made videos like this before. I've never edited videos like this before. This is all going to be brand new for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, enjoy the exploration out there. Search for the stuff that's been lost, and remember, it's always best to find it in the wild. I'm going to work on that closing. I'm going to work on that closing out phrase soon, but we'll see what sticks. Again, thank you very much, and until next time.